He represented his homeland in the 2012 Olympics from Stockholm, Sweden. Anthony, can you dig it? Yigit! He is a U.S. Olympic silver medalist. He is the reigning WBO Intercontinental and USBC lightweight champion, repping the 7 cities and his hometown, Norfolk, Virginia, Keyshawn, the businessman Davis!
Okay, you receive your pre-bout instructions. Keep it clean. Obey my commands at all times. And most importantly, protect yourself at all times. Trunks are good. Touch them up. Good luck.
Joe Tessitore and Tim Bradley with you ringside tonight. Why do you consider him in that very, very elite tier of prospects?
Well, first of all, Tess, just because you were a great amateur doesn't mean that you're going to be a great pro. But the quicker you can band it than amateur style and adjust to the pros, the only thing that I'm waiting for him to be tested is the chin. We always worry about that with a fighter. As soon as he gets hit flush with a big shot, we want to see how it reacts. See if he'll fight back or fight smart.
31-year-old Yigit from Stockholm, Sweden, fought for the world title in 2018. He was TKO'd in 7 against Ivan Baranchek.
See, what you're seeing from Davis right now is he's changing the distance up. He'll get in range, get out of range. He'll move to the side. He'll move off the line. He's confusing Yigit, not allowing him to know when he's going to actually commit with a punch. Yigit is a southpaw. Southpaws usually look to line up that backhand. Orthodox fighters are usually looking to line up the right hand. See, the position that the orthodox fighter is looking for, he's looking to get outside control.
You can see what an effort Yigit is putting forth to try to get that outside foot position, with it throwing the left hand twice. A check hook that time by Keyshawn Davis.
He hurt him with that shot right there. Did you see Yigit shake it out, shake his hands out? And that's the shot right there that Davis has to be leery of. That looping left hand. Yigit would change his levels, drop down, and loop that left hand over the top.
Davis able to close that range, working behind the jab, then comes with the straight right hand to the body, partially blocked by Yigit.
Tess, it seems like Keyshawn's getting off to a quicker start than we usually see him. He usually takes his time and downloads information. He says he wants to beat his opponent mentally first, but he looked like he's getting after it. He's not finding a hard time landing his shots.
5 seconds.
He's been landing clean punches this entire round.
Round number 2 here. In the first round, Keyshawn Davis had a 12-7 connect advantage. He was 12 of 40.
The moral of the story with Shakur Stevenson, no one wants to get embarrassed.
Yigit trying to corral Davis in that corner.
I actually like that hook that Davis is throwing. He's pulling, he's stepping left. And sometimes you'll have his foot on the inside, but we never talk too much about the left hook. It's a valuable weapon against a southpaw. He'll be in some kind of like different position or an awkward position, but then he'll let the second shot go, and sometimes he lands.
From Davis moments ago, also switched things up, and there's a straight right hand that he led with.
He stepped to the 45 angle to land that, to make the left hand of Yigit miss.
Joining us live will be Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez at the conclusion of this fight. That was a slip. The lightweights that are in our focus with both this fight and then Shakur Stevenson.
And I think we can break them down inside.
Bomac, the trainer of Keyshawn Davis, a.k.a. Brian McIntyre. The left hand from Yigit was just off the mark.
Yigit would lean to his right and kind of hide that left hand.
3-punch combination from Keyshawn. Right hand to the body, just a straight, solid right to the body. And now he gets to the inside. 3-punch combination ends with a right hand upstairs. In control, stepping forward. Having success here in round 3. And an uppercut meets him when he crosses that threshold. And he backs away. Another hook up top with a straight left to the body. He's had success with that straight that straight right exchange to the body, and then took an angle, dug in with a left hand to the body, and in doing so against the southpaw, a clash of heads.
Exactly what he needs to do. A lot of times you get trainers that just tell you what you should do, but they don't tell you how to do it.
Look at the connect. Bernardo.
I just spoke with Eric Skoglund, who is Yigit's trainer, and he wants him to move to his right, throw the left to the body, and then follow it up with a right to the head of Keyshawn.
And stay away from that right hand that just came in from Keyshawn Davis. Four-punch combination, doubling up the right hand to the body. Loves the right hand to the body, Timmy.
Lines up perfectly to the body. Ooh, and the left hook, and then he rolled under the skill set that you're seeing from Davis. Superb.
Yigit able to get to the inside for a moment, and Davis just swatted him away.
Well, Davis is taking some off the glove. Some of it is making contact, but Davis doesn't feel any pop from Yigit. So he doesn't respect his offense. Very jittery in there. Moving left, moving right. He doesn't want to get hit with those big shots from Davis.
Remember, Teofimo Lopez.
The end is near, Tess.
5 seconds.
The end is near.
Right now, the end of round 4 is near.
Time.
I knew you went back and had a visit with Shakur, and everybody was gathered around there. His grandfather and trainer, Wally Moses, was sitting there playing a little ping pong.
And I'm going to tell you, you take everything that's free. Anything that's free, you take it, because when you're not on top, they're not going to show you that same love.
Well, right now, Shakur Stevenson has been on top of 2 weight classes, and he's looking to conquer a third. Keyshawn Davis in the midst of round 5 here. Davis utilizing that left hand with success.
More accuracy too, Tess. More accuracy. As soon as he sees Davis coming in, he'll land a few combinations, but as soon as he sees Davis get relaxed on the inside, that's when he let his hands go.
Davis just picked his spots moments ago, caught him with that right hand. Yigit trying to be the aggressor on the inside. Davis has no problem with that. Landing a left hook, coming back with the right hand before going shoulder to shoulder in the separation of the break from Benji Esteves.
The body is the bigger target. The body was turned and twisting things, but it's attached to the body. The head can be moved.
Look at this work from Davis. Excellent job tripling up that left hook. 2 times upstairs, once to the body, and then a straight right hand, and now having a lot of success going to the right uppercut as well.
Floodgates are open now. Yigit is standing still.
Another body shot comes in. Combination with a series of uppercuts as Yigit tries to fight back, but he is taking and eating and getting beaten by Davis.
Leaving a ton of openings around the guards of Yigit.
Davis landed a fight-high 25 power punches in that 5th round, and he's picking up that similar pace here early on in round 6.
Come on, guys, it's fast. That's all.
A lot of talking going on there. You know, Davis, he just seems like the type, he just tries to beat you mentally. You know, he likes to get in his fighters' heads or his opponent's heads.
Enough, Anthony.
And this is a very experienced guy in terms of Yigit, a guy who's fought for a world championship, a guy who has been an Olympian, a guy who's famous back home in Sweden. In fact, he's going to go back home and be on a reality competition show that's going to start filming immediately. Yigit coming in with that left hand. Oh, look at that work from uppercut, hook, hook. Goes back to the left uppercut. To the right uppercut. He's just having fun here in round 6, Timmy.
Target practice. Here it comes, Tess.
Doubles up the left uppercut again. Excellent combinations.
Seeing Davis land him flush. Taking advantage of that high guard that Yigit is deferring to every time he's close to him. You know, sometimes you need your opponent to get comfortable and let his hands go. And when anytime your opponent, your hands leave your face, Tess, there's openings. And he understands that. He's looking to punch in between the shots of Yigit.
Davis able to go 31 of 55. And now here round 7, touching him with that left hook to the body again.
That's going to be the stoppage right there. The left hook to the liver is where he's going to stop.
Yigit comes back with a short right hand on the inside. Keyshawn pounds his chest and said, yeah, I have no problem with that.
Yigit's in survival mode right now. That's what he's in, survival mode.
They are talking and John right up against each other. His blood continues to stream down from the nose of Yigit. And Yigit says, meet me right here in the middle of the ring.
He ain't winning the fight. All that screaming and hollering and yelling. Watch what happens.
Now what, he says to him, now what? Meanwhile, his mouth is streaming blood, his nose is streaming blood.
Frustration sinking in on Davis.
Good work on the inside from Davis, got the best of that exchange. Yigit, I think, is desperate in knowing his only hope is to have this become an all-out brawl and just land something, land a lottery ticket kind of punch. You can hear the thud coming from Davis's work.
5 seconds.
Shakur Stevenson will be coming up in the main event.
Crowd's getting a little restless.
Loading up on those left hands, now backs him up with 2 headshots. Those white trunks are turning pink on Yigit. Series of punches up top. Left uppercut comes in. Some head movement from Yigit just to stay in it. And now showboats in the corner as Keyshawn smothers him.
That's just the only way Yigit's standing in this fight, Tess.
Keyshawn standing right in front. Just little shoulder rolls, little parries, blocking with his arms and throwing back. And now bearing his head into the chest of Yigit. And a short right hand as Yigit bull rushes and ends up on the canvas.
Let's see if he need him. Oh. Yes, Tess. Yes, he did. That wasn't nice at all. Yigit was complaining about a knee. Yes, it was a knee to the head. Left hook on the inside.
Trying to punch between punches right in the middle of the ring. Davis comes with a straight right hand. Now the series of punches up top. Long right hand. Yigit goes to the body. Takes a left hand to the body in that exchange. Right uppercut comes in. Right hand comes in and Yigit's in trouble here. Closing moments of round 8. Keyshawn Davis putting forth damage as it takes it to the bell in round 8. Oh! What a body shot! Brick City! He just got a brick to the belly! What a devastating body shot from Keyshawn Davis!
My goodness, he weaved underneath the left hook right there. Boom, right in the solar plex.
32 power punches landed in round number 8. Scheduled for 10. Yigit absorbing a lot of punishment.
Tess, they need a sign on Davis that says, do not motivate. You see what can happen if you motivate. I'm going to call him a killer. That's what he is, a killer in the ring.
Time to close the show right here. And that's it. Keyshawn Davis with a TKO victory over Anthony Yigit.
Too premature for my liking. I know Yigit wasn't fighting back, but he was trying to defend himself well. He was tucking his guards up. You know, and look at his eyes. He looks perfectly fine right here.
Let's make it official. Here's Mark Chinook.
Ladies and gentlemen, here inside Prudential Center, Newark, New Jersey, referee Benji Estevez calls a stop to this bout at 21 seconds of round number 9, declaring your winner by technical knockout and still WBO Intercontinental and US WBC lightweight champion, Keyshawn, the businessman.